Hey, what's up, guys? Uh, I just wanted to take this time to sort of introduce myself. Um, Not really all that comfortable on the camera. Still kind of getting used to it. Um, yeah. Uh, when I get into the studio, it's it's just everything clicks, and it's been an experience trying to figure out how my synthesizers work and translating from like a DAW working experience into something that's more organic or maybe not organic, but it's analog. So um, I'm an electronic music producer. My name is ionmatika, and this is my story. This is what I'm doing. I wanted to start doing YouTubes and social media and recording things, not only for myself, but just sort of to show other people like what I'm doing in the studio and how much I've grown and where I'm headed as an artist. Yeah, I haven't really had that fan base interaction yet, but I am working on this. Uh, what do you say? What else? Well, in any case, I've been working on like various tracks over the years. I actually have a bunch of tracks that I need to release this year and next year. Um, yeah, I released an album. It's an interesting album. You should go listen to it. It's The name of the album is Retro Reflection. And yeah, it was a really fun album to build. Huge learning experience. Yeah, it was really fun. And I think I'm ready to go from there to there. You know what I mean? Like, this is the next step. This is the YouTube, the YouTubes of the world. Wait, what was it? Internets of the world? Anyways, I think that was hackers or something. So yeah, a little bit about me. Like, I use Electron in my production. I have various Electron machines, and I also like using the Pioneer RMX 1000. And Strymon makes like some really good pedals that are reverb and delay, and that's sort of like my setup. It's very clean. It's very simple. It's organized in my mind, and it kind of responds like a CDJ, but it's just a little bit more complex, and there's a little bit more to it than that. But yeah, I mean, I love music. I grew up with like Nine Inch Nails and like Dead Mouse and like Radiohead and I don't know, Pixies, and I mean, I can name names. I think a lot of us in the 90s grew up with a lot of these bands. I mean, especially like Nirvana and stuff like that. But I mean, my music doesn't really sound like theirs. It's more of like its own. And I think a lot of it is because of the machines that I use. But I think that it's also the way that I view music. And I'm still learning. You never stop learning when you're working with music. It's always something, there's always something new to learn. And that's something that I've accepted over the past few years of me just, jumping into being a musician for a living. Where am I at as a musician? Well, it's a good question. I feel like I put in the time to fine tune what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm finally at the point where I'm almost ready for live shows. I mean, this is really humbling to sort of just say the truth. You know, this is where I'm at. I really, really, really want to be on stage. I have not had that opportunity. I did before a few years ago, but I've never had the opportunity to use my synthesizers on stage. I've only been in studio, so that says a lot. I've DJ'd before. I've done CDJ shows, but nothing where I had a live setup the way I would want to play has been produced. And you know that it's still in the works. It's something that I'm trying to get to, and I will very shortly. And I'm excited for you to finally see me on stage when I get there. You know, that's the thing. It's like the goal is to sell out, right? I'm just kidding. That's not the goal. I think the goal here is, as a musician, you know, you really want other people to enjoy your music and listen to it and enjoy it, you know, like as much as you do. I asked a friend once, you know, like, what are you as a musician? Are you the biggest critic, or are you the biggest fan? And he had to say, you know, he's the biggest critic, not the biggest fan of his artwork. And I think you have to be both. You need to be a critic, and you need to be a big fan of your own music. And you have to love the songs that you play and the way that you're playing. Otherwise, it's not going to last. Honestly, my ultimate goal with this is just to track sort of like what I'm doing, but also like show you guys like what I'm doing. You know, like that's the short end of the stick. You know, whatever, short end of the stick. That's the short. That's a short part of it. But no, I mean, like, I just want to open up more opportunities for myself, but like also I want to meet people. I want to be around people. I want to I just want my music to do good things in this world. And I think people I think people like me just want the world to be a better place. And if you can contribute to it, I feel like that's the ultimate goal. I mean, art is communication, right? So taking that communication and actually putting it into a physical, tangible thing, such as music or artwork or anything, you know, like design, web design. Dude, design is endless. And it's like art is the biggest way to communicate. Even poetry, you know. My thoughts on art are just, we can go down that deep rabbit hole, but I don't think that's what we want to do on this first episode. Yeah, I need to get out of the studio. Look, I want to play shows. I guess that's sort of like a goal that I've been trying to get to. And I know that I'm not ready. Not yet. I will be there. I'm almost there. I'm very, 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 very close. It's just a little bit more practice, a little bit more preparing some things, and maybe getting some like visuals done, because I don't have any of those visuals prepared or anything like that. But I know where I'm at, you know? So I will be there within like a month, maybe 2 months. Who knows? Could be next year. Just kidding. It's not going to be next year. I need to get out of the studio though. I'm just tired of being a bedroom DJ, you know, or a bedroom producer, or bedroom whatever, musician. And what I want to do is I want to come to cities. I want to go to cities and play my shows and People listen to my music, have fun with other people. You know, just it's always been just my passion. It's always been my passion to sort of just play around the world and just live that kind of life. You know, it's not an easy lifestyle, but it's certainly an appealing lifestyle. Yeah, and I think being a musician is probably the greatest thing maybe the greatest thing you can do. But that's my opinion. Might not be the best thing for you. But it's time, yeah. I mean, it's totally time. It's time to see the world. It's time to go out there. It's time to play more shows. It's time to make more music, to just have fun with people and just live the life that I was meant to live, you know? And that's really what I'm trying to do with this YouTube. I mean, it might sound cheesy. You might have an opinion that's like counter or whatever to mine, but you know what? I'm living the best life that I can. So, and I hope you are too. So, yeah, I mean, it's got to start somewhere. And that's the important thing. It has to start somewhere. And if this is the beginning, then this is the beginning. But I feel like it's maybe not the beginning. It's just the better part of what I've been envisioning for a long time. Yeah, I mean, with that, that's really all I have to say for today, you know? This is gonna be fun. I mean, like, I'm putting in a lot of energy into this, and I'm trying to do the best I can. So this is going to succeed. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this to succeed. Yeah, how do you end a video? You just say, bye.
Man, that was a great video, wasn't it? Give it a like. Don't forget to visit my website, www.ionmatika.com. Subscribe and like. Also check out this video. See you later.